Noah Lyles, the American sprinter, he won the gold medal at the Olympics. To succeed, he had to break all barriers.
Hey, just like this one. Barrier number 1, mental health and neurodiverse challenges. Noah Lyles faced the barrier of mental health and neurodiverse challenges from a young age, growing up with asthma, dyslexia, and ADHD, while also struggling with anxiety and depression. These conditions affected his academic self-confidence and focus, often making it difficult to balance training with everyday life. During the COVID-19 pandemic, isolation worsened his depression, and ahead of the Tokyo Olympics, he openly shared that he began taking antidepressants to help manage his mental health. The combination of physical limitations and emotional struggles created a constant battle, but his openness about these challenges turned him into a role model for athletes facing similar obstacles.
How he overcame it. With the unwavering support of his mother, former college athlete Keisha Kane Bishop, Lyles began regular therapy at the age of 12, where early diagnoses of dyslexia and ADD were addressed and emotional resilience was nurtured. Later, he added sport-specific and grief counseling to his care team. Lyles began speaking openly about mental health, publicly telling audiences, "Doing therapy is not weak, it's strength," and inspired others by affirmations like, "What you have doesn't define what you can become." By confronting these struggles early, Lyles developed the coping tools that allowed him to transform mental adversity into consistent elite-level focus, mental toughness under pressure, and a platform of advocacy that defines his brand today.
Barrier number 2, technical weakness, slow starts and explosive block phases. Noah Lyles faced the barrier of technical weakness in his sprinting, particularly his slow starts and explosive block phases. While his top-end speed was world-class, he often lost crucial ground in the first 30 meters, putting him behind faster starters in races. This weakness was especially challenging in shorter events like the 100-milers where every fraction of a second counts. His reaction time, block clearance, and acceleration mechanics needed refinement to match his mid and top speed strengths. This early disadvantage sometimes cost him victories, forcing him to focus on mastering the explosive power and precision required for a faster, more efficient start.
How he overcame it. Instead of downplaying his flaws, Lyles studied block technique obsessively, analyzing rivals, dissecting videos of Bolt, Gatlin, and Fraser Price to rewire his own neuromuscular firing pattern during the drive phase. He added around 10 pounds of functional muscle, improving force off the line, body angles, and transition to upright sprinting. These builds were targeted toward pushing farther and faster out of the blocks. His silver medal in the 60 minute at the 2024 World Indoor Championships was a landmark, showing real improvement in his acceleration phase and validating that his work was translating under pressure.
Barrier number 3, illness, injury, and competitive disappointments. Noah Lyles has faced the barrier of physical setbacks, including illness, injury, and competitive disappointments that tested his resilience as an elite sprinter. Asthma affected him throughout his life, sometimes limiting his breathing capacity during training and competition. Injuries and physical strains disrupted his preparation for major events, impacting his peak performance. Competitive disappointments, such as falling short of expected gold medals, added to the frustration, especially when physical issues played a role. These challenges not only affected his body but also his confidence, forcing him to continually rebuild strength, refine his form, and adapt his training to stay at the top of the sport.
How he overcame it. Just 2 days before the 200-meter final in Paris, Lyles tested positive for COVID. He collapsed and was wheeled off after finishing third. His Olympic hopes in the 4x100-meter relay dashed. Rather than bowing out, he refocused. He still ran the 200-meter, took bronze, then publicly pulled out of relay duties to protect health, but still celebrated that he left the field with 100-meter gold. 2025 ankle trouble in pacing. In spring 2025, a tight ankle forced him to withdraw from the Asia-Pacific Games and skip stretches of the Diamond League season. Despite public pressure, Lyles chose strategic rest, prioritizing recovery over performance, and opted to sit out the U.S. indoor 100 meters, focusing on long-term fitness ahead of World Championships.
Remember to watch all the episodes on this.
I hope to see you again.
And remember, to achieve your goals, you must
Break all barriers.